Hi everyone, Peter Liciaga here, youth motivational speaker and also a master instructor at Donato Karate Center in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Now, yesterday I had a parent come up to me and ask me about helping their child to overcome this sense of fatigue and weariness at the end of the day right before they come to a class in the evening. Now, this parent has their child coming to our martial arts class around 5:30 in the afternoon, but they're telling me that it's a bit of a struggle to get their child motivated to come to class, and the child complains and whines, sometimes has a tantrum and complains that it's so tired and they don't want to go and this and that. So the issue, the question really is not what the activity is and whether to do the activity or not. The question simply is how do I help my child to stay motivated and be positive even when they're tired to get to an appointment that they need to get to. They're committed to getting there, and whether it's martial arts, dance, or maybe an after-school practice, doesn't matter. The challenge is simply this: how do we parents help our children stay motivated to meet their commitments that they said they want to do? And we're going to have that. It's never ending. As a parent, I know it's the most challenging thing is to keep my children motivated. And I also found out that this wasn't the only parent. I have about 30 parents come up to me over the last several weeks talking about this. Now, of course, it's no coincidence that we're in the time of the season where the days are shorter. It gets dark earlier. And so anyway, I did some research based on my own experience, and I did some research, and I came up with 3 things, broke it down to 3 simple things that we parents can do to help our children to overcome this fatigue. And I have here some suggestions. First of all, create opportunity to sit down and then communicate with your child. Create a time to sit down with them and have a conversation with them. Make sure that it's positive, that it's productive, and it's purposeful. The purpose simply is this: to let your child know, let them talk about how they're feeling at the end of the day, what's going through the day, their energy level, and let them know that it's not uncommon this time of year because of the day being shorter. And then yes, you're in school and the work that you have to do in school, you get up earlier and there's a challenge. To create that conversation and talk about that. Everyone has this challenge, and guess what? It's not really going to end. It's going to be like this for the rest of their lives. They're going to have challenges like this. And so what do they do? So now start talking about some suggestions that you might have and that they can come up with. Maybe getting up early, having a more powerful breakfast, making sure they're having breakfast, looking at their lunch and their meals during the day, making sure that they know what's happening on the schedule, which brings us to number 2. Tip number 2 is really to help your child to really understand and how to work their day, starting from scheduling. And scheduling is really important, making sure they understand their schedule, that they have so much time in the day and they have to do things during the day, and there are things also that they would like to do. So help them organize their day. Help them understand the importance of getting good nutrition in their meals, from breakfast, which is the most powerful. I am amazed at the children that do not have a powerful breakfast in the morning. Sometimes I'll ask a child, well, what did you eat this morning? Sometimes they'll say simply a Pop-Tart, or maybe a small bowl of cereal. Some of them don't even have breakfast. And so this is a big thing we want to help our children to do. And I know some of us parents, it's a challenge to get our children to eat, but if we can help them, this will be very powerful. Also, help them get enough sleep. Sleep is one thing we cannot let our children lack in their day. They must get their sleep. So help them get to bed at a reasonable time. Make sure they get their sleep that they need, and make sure it's a full sleep. Make sure that you help them prepare for sleep. No TV, no video games. I know this is a challenge, but this is a great way we can help them. Okay, and also helping them with exercise, making sure they get their exercise in the day. They say 20 minutes to an hour every day, something that they can do. That's why martial arts, hey, I'm very biased to martial arts. It's so important for them to get their not only exercise, but they have the right mindset. Another thing, the number 3 is this. Tip number 3 is that parents, we've got to be patient with our children. And we're talking about emotional maturity here. Now, again, we're telling our children that, it doesn't change. You're going to be dealing with fatigue, working hard during the day, and then by the end of the day, especially in the wintertime when the days are shorter and it's getting dark earlier, even we adults are challenged with this fatigue. So we have to help our children see how we overcome it. So in other words, we have to, yes, monitor our emotions. And at the end of the day, around this time, we may be faster to lose our patience. So we have to be patient. We have to show emotional maturity here, anger management here. Sometimes, hey, we're going to get angry, but we have to not allow our anger to demonstrate disrespect through our communication with our children. So we need to communicate positively to our children, especially this time of the day. Be aware, know that when your child is coming home from school, they're going to be fatigued. Let them know and remind them the schedule for the rest of the day. Help them to right away get a snack and to then get their homework done. You decide what the schedule is and make sure they maintain that schedule. Let them know that in so and such time we have this happening, whether it's martial arts or practice. Help them and be patient with them. So those are my 3 tips. The first one is have a positive, productive, and patient communication with your child, chatting with them, conversing with them. And number 2 is to help your child with what they have to accomplish. And number 3, be patient. And guess what? It will get better. Let your child know it does get better. It won't be like this all the time, but let them know that you're there for them and you're going to help them. Well, those are my 3 tips. I hope this is helpful. My name is Peter Liciaga, youth motivational speaker and martial arts instructor at Donato Karate Center. Any questions, please ask. Until next time, hopefully we can speak. I'll see you then. Take care. Have a great day.